He is huge. Look at him.
Hey guys, welcome back to my tiny 12 by 12. Before I get into today's topic, I want to give you guys a glimpse of all the activity I have underneath my milk crate garden beds, and you'll be pretty surprised at how well just the life and fertility is. Look at this, just worms galore. I think this is attributed a lot because I did have little pockets of food scraps and stuff inside of here, so I think it brought out the night crawlers and lots of earthworms. So this is under each crate that I moved back. There were about a handful, if not a little more, of each night crawlers and earthworms. So I'm really excited about that, and that's something to think about if you too have a milk crate garden. Look underneath your milk crate and think about and look at and observe how the activity is underneath. If you have, let's just say, fabric liner inside of your milk crate, do you have any activity in the bottom of your milk crate or underneath? Let's say that row cover or fabric liner. Let me know. I'm really curious if I have fellow milk crate growers. Let me know. Anyways, now let's talk about today's topic. We all read the title. We all know. So let's get into a quick little lettuce harvest and talk about it. It's really important that we do listen to what our president is saying. If he's giving direct orders, watching and observing what's going on in our world, not necessarily being frightened for it, but just preparing yourself for it. I think that there's no better time than now for me to expand my garden here on my 12 by 12. So what I have planned to do is organize the crates so that I have enough walk space, but I'm growing everywhere, guys. When I say I'm growing vertical, I'm going to make vertical trellises all over for my beans and other vegetables to grow, and I'm optimizing the space that I have. So how can you optimize the space that you have in your garden to grow as much food as possible this season? That is the goal here for me. So I took a deeper look into my garden at how I could grow more and more food. You know, one would think that in a tiny 12 by 12, this space is not small. This space is tiny, but I'm going to prove to myself and to everyone that it doesn't matter how small your space is. It's how you optimize that space. I want to encourage everybody to just think outside the box. Think outside the box and grow vertical if you don't have enough floor space. That's what I have to do because I don't have enough space. And I know so many of you are in the same position. So what do? I moved back these milk crates and look at all this extra space that's here. So what I'm planning to do is dig a couple of holes, and I'm going to plant some okra and beans. In these containers I brought from home, I'm going to plant all around with my herbs so that I don't have to put my herbs inside of these crates and they just completely take over. I don't want that, but I do want to grow herbs. So I'm going to dig holes in here, and then I'm going to fill them holes so that there's a lot of nutrients. And then I'm going to put my okra and beans interplanted with the okra. That is the plan. And then I'm also going to bring in more milk crates to kind of create somewhat of a puzzle in here, making sure that I have walk space. That is important. I do want to grow a lot of food, but I also want to make sure I can walk in here and I'm not like gonna fall. My kids are not gonna fall. Nothing is gonna hit them. So prioritizing that is the goal right now. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just showing you guys where the okra will be, what I'm doing with these containers. The 2 containers on the ends will go in the back of the beds that you see right there. And this, now we've transitioned. I've already dug the holes. I thought I had the footage where I was digging them, but apparently not. So now the girls are just walking on the holes because on the sides because they think it's fun. But I'm going to allow them to fill in the holes. I'm just putting some food scraps and some eggshells and some orange peels and cardboard.
Nola, move on to the next one. Yes, she does.
They really enjoy doing stuff like this. Even when one is jealous that they don't have the same thing the other one has.
You had a vegetable too.
They still enjoy it. And that brings me joy.
You're doing great.
So now I just filled the tops of the holes with soil. First, that was in one of the milk crates. I put that in here, and then I put some native soil on top of that. And I didn't put any of my fertilizers in here, so I want to see how they do without the fertilizers. However, I did have rabbit manure that I also added.
Yep.
Look how good I'm doing with this cardboard.
Do the next one, Nola.
Look how good I'm doing with this cardboard.
You're doing great. Do you want some seeds?
Not yet.
Okay. Oh my God. Oh! Look at it! I don't know what to do with it, Rebecca. That's one thing I'm not good at. Woo!
Yeah, you guys seen what that was. It was the biggest black widow I've ever seen. It was about the size of a quarter. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed today's video. I hope it gave you some inspiration to optimize the space that you have. Appreciate the space that you have. Oh, and I uploaded this short this week too. Oh, I killed the biggest earthworm while digging those holes. Guys, please be careful. We need these little friends. Please, please, please be careful. Drop a comment down below and let me know if this video was helpful. Bye.